What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Baby, back here with another video. We're gonna continue where we left off, guys. Trying to breed my machine, trying to breed a monster. Now, I did do a little bit of breeding. After I did with Grim, between Almighty and this horse, the pure breed, G7. TBHN simply means grade 7, that'll breed hard and fast, and that was the result right there. I showed you the pedigree between Almighty and the mare. Now you could tell we were trying to somehow have hard and fast and thundering moves in the bloodline, but it did not go as planned. Now I know we left off with Grim, right? Now you have it, the daughter of Grim with Grim. Now I'm gonna show you the stats, obviously, show you the pedigree. We're trying to get rid of that 6 in the pedigree, the one I just showed you, and I'll show you the little coat as well. Yeah. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We're gonna show you Grim. You already know Grim, man. So pay attention, guys, when I show you these pedigrees, because in future, as the video progresses, I'm gonna give these horses different names for me to understand which horse I bred with and which horse I don't want to breed with. You understand? So pay attention to the pedigree when I'm showing the traits and the horses, even the little fillies that we breed. Pay attention to them, because I'll show you the stats and the traits involved right here. So pay attention. Some of these fillies, you'll just see me switch the video. The same will happen. The daughter of Grim and that one is back here. Now we call that horse the Journey, you see? So you gotta pay attention to these little details, because in future, y'all ain't gonna see me breed those fillies immediately with the sire. You're gonna see them come in future, that little horse that we got back there, between Grim and no, not between Grim, but between the G7 that'll breed and Almighty, it's here now. You already see, right? The first horse we bred before breeding Grim and Grim's daughter, this one, is right there. So pay attention, guys. Pay attention, because I don't want you guys saying I lost you. So yeah, man. As I was saying, guys, we're back at it, man. We're trying to get that dream horse that we want. I've analyzed how can I put this, the exotic traits for the flat racing. We have the short star. I feel like that's a distance trait, exotic trait, by the way. I've analyzed the exotic traits for flat racing, and I try to figure out the best ones, hands down, I can have on a horse. And I've went through all of them, all of them off camera, just looking at them. There's what you call the short star. Those ones is like for quarter horses, making them eligible to run any distance from like 1002 to like 800. So those are like, it's an exotic trait, and I'm like, why would I have that though? As long as the horse is white, in terms of distance, it means he can run it. You get it? And then you have like the marathon master. It's another exotic trait that allows you to run like 2,400 all the way to like 2006. No, like 2,400 all the way above to like the 3,000s. I'm like, what's the use of having that when you have thundering hooves? You get me? Because thundering hooves, not only does it allow your horse to run a distance of 2,800 above, it also gives you the ability to start with a full stamina bar. It's literally top endurance mixed with something similar to endurance mastery. So those are two traits in one. Why would I want a distance? Trait, for instance, with my grade 7 Catalina, I'm pretty much sure y'all understand that she has this exotic trait called the Made Miracle. You already know that one, right? It allows her to run from 1,400 to 2,002. But guys, if you have thundering hooves in the bloodline, and you have a 1000, even if a horse runs 800 meters, from 800 meters, your horse can run all the way from 800 all the way to like 1800 meters. You get me? So I don't think any of these distance traits are needed, because as long as it's white, the horse can run. And I've shown you a clip of me placing first with Big Boy Big Smoke on a 3200 race, or is it a 2000 something? And Big Smoke is like 1000 meters. He had good traits. What do I mean by that? He's like a grade 3. He had none of the exotic traits. He just had a gold blazing hoof, lightning bolt, and top endurance. You gotta have these good traits together, guys, or else you're gonna ruin the trait slots you have on your crossbreeds. Every trait slot matters. I've stressed this so much when I'm doing Road to a Champion stable. I don't know when I'll upload a video, but I will. Right now, I just want to show you how I breed for traits. Like, guys, please pay attention to what's happening on the screen, even when I'm trying to like explain to you guys. Okay, now here, I bought this horse from the market. I then called her Lady J. Disclaimer, I bought her with real money from the market and called her Lady J. I just hope y'all don't say, now where did that horse come from? I bought it with real money. Now back to the story, guys. Be very careful of how you breed when you're breeding grade 5s all the way to 9, because your crossbreeds will have 4 trait slots, and you gotta be ruthless with those trait slots, because as I'm doing Road to a Champion stable, the guys I'm coming against, guys, on the time trials are ruthless. This is Lady Jade, the horse I bought with real money, and then I bred her with that horse we bred long time ago called the One. Now, pay attention, guys, even though I'm yapping about this, okay? I'm just trying to explain why you need to be ruthless with your trade slots. You gotta be very strategic. You gotta know what you want from your end. You get me? As I'm doing Road to a Champion stable, my champion horses, I can realize the suffering, because my grade 5s are full of sprinters, and sprinters are good in short distance, explosive for like 1004 below. Anything above that, it's utterly disastrous, because I don't have traits that help. For instance, my pride Odin, if I run 1008 with him, it's not good because he has Flesh Ignite with the gold blazing hoof. So Flesh Ignite gives him a little bit of kick with acceleration, but it's not gonna help with the likes of stamina refill. If you have that trait for like Fleet Dash Silver with the gold blazing hoof and you're running an 1800 or 2000, that's when the horse will perform. And to a large extent, I'm seeing that my horse is suffering because of that. Like my Odin, bro, there's a race that we ran, like Race of Roses. We got #1 last time I showed you. I think it came back, and spoiler alert, we did not do we did better than the time we got #1 last time with, because we become a good jockey, but we did not get first place, which shows that the horse is not meant for that distance. Odin is a champion, period. Even though he's not meant for that distance and the traits involved are not for that distance, he's still placed. That shows you just how unbelievable that horse is and how much I consider my pride. Now, I saw that it's very important for me to go back and then do a little bit of a recess, you understand? Try get my bearings okay a little bit, and then go in and breed a horse that's literally good for any distance, and it'll be very ruthless in the final stretch. And the traits I could think of were, obviously, because I like thoroughbreed, superior in the genes, so I want my horses always to have the gold blazing hoof. Now, some of you guys might want your crossbreed of whatever you're breeding for to at least be Arabian-like, which means they are gonna be Arabian superior, so they'll have the gold fleet dash for you. It's up to how you wanna do it, which means it's up to you guys how you wanna breed. For me, I always wanna have thoroughbreds the gold blazing hoof superior, because thoroughbreds are superior when it comes to flat racing. Even in real life, that's just how it is. You don't see most of the races, the big money races, you don't see people racing Arabians or any other breed other than thoroughbreds. Now, I want the gold blazing hoof. I want lightning bolt, because if you read the traits, guys, if you click on the traits and read what the trait says, you will then get to learn what's going on. Because as I was breeding, new to this game, seeing traits, I always wondered what's going on. How come with this horse I'm starting with full stamina, with the other horse I'm not starting with full stamina? How come this horse does better in the final stretch? How come this one doesn't? Why am I running out of stamina? I had to sit down and then read these traits, what's written under them. And then I saw that lightning bolt says you have faster stamina refill in the final stretch, and it has a trait stat effect with another trait called hard and fast. I'm like, what the heck is hard and fast? So I get curious. I go into Hall of Fame, I see people on the grade 2s up to 4s, they have these orange like traits or reddish type of traits which are exotics. I was like, what's going on? Where are these traits? You see the orange type of reddish trait that we see here with hard and fast. That got me wondering, like, how are these guys having these traits that are not similar to the traits I have on my horses? Do you have to buy a horse from the market? And then I bought Catalina. I saw her having Made Miracle. I bought Almighty. I saw him have Thundering Hooves. I didn't understand these traits were similar to the events that were coming, like legendary studs, breeding for the genetics, genes, exotic genes, all these things. I didn't know they came like that. That's why I was like, what's going on? And because I was curious, trying to understand, why are these Hall of Famers beating me? I saw them having these traits. Because there's a guy I saw on the grade 2s who has a horse name called None Shall Pass. And he had gold blazing hoof. He had the trait hard and fast exotic. And then he has thundering hooves. I'm like, what on earth are these? And then I saw, thundering hooves literally means 2 traits in one. When I read what's going on, after I bought Almighty, before I bought Almighty, then I bought Almighty, then I was like, yo, these traits are cracked. I need to keep, an eye out for them. So I went into the communities and researched and asked about these things, because when you're new, you gotta ask. And I asked guys. That's why you're gonna see me now breed these traits for you. So I saw that lightning bolt has a stat effect with another trait called hard and fast. How do I get hard and fast? Now the promotions are always coming for these traits. One of my subscribers called Albion, bro, I think next week there is a cross-country exotic trait coming up. Next week, I'm gonna make sure I drop this video this week so that you can go check it out. I think I forgot the name of the exotic trait, but it's there. Check it out, because you once asked me how to get a faster time in time trials. Get exotic traits that are not time trials. I think cross country. I don't know if it's just off time trials or on time trials, I'm not sure. But always check up for the event hub. Press the event hub and then check what's coming this week and next week. Look at the traits, because you'll see they'll bring legendary studs. It's a weekly thing. They'll bring the exotic genes, because the ladies here in the mobile love breeding these beautiful horses. But honestly, for me, I could care less about coat. I need a monster that can perform before we go for coat. Now, as I was saying, keep an eye on these things, not just on my subscriber Albion, all my 15 other subscribers. And guys, we actually hit 15 subscribers. Come on, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of all of you guys. We're doing a good job as a team. Now, please, guys, I would really appreciate if you smack the like button. You can turn the bell notification on, and please share the video. We're still a growing channel. Like, I never thought I'll actually have even 5 subscribers, so I'm already grateful for everything I have. We're still a growing channel, guys. Let's just try to get 20 subscribers. 20 subscribers is our milestone right now. Now, yeah, guys, back to me just explaining to you why I'm obsessed with having the horse I'm trying to breed here. That horse is gonna have a stack effect of lightning bolt with hard and fast. They're gonna have a stack effect, which means lightning bolt alone helps you to have faster stamina refill. Went from like the 200 all the way to the 100, not the 100, yeah, to like the finish line, right? When you're in the flat racing category. Now this black stallion, disclaimer, we won this horse from the time trials. And spoiler alert, he's just so ass to breed with. Oh my goodness. This horse, I expected so much from him. Look at what he's giving us. Poor. So we just saw these cold. Now, sorry guys, I just had to let that out because I felt that when I was breeding with this horse. Anyways, as I was saying with the traits, guys, lightning bolt with hard and fast, it means you're gonna be overpowered in terms of stamina refill from 200 meters to finish line. Now, why is that important? Let's say, for instance, before I added hard and fast in the time trials, on my grade 5, I normally take off around 400 something meters when I'm using second wind platinum, because I know the stamina, the skill will kick in around 200 meters, right? And then I know lightning bolt will also help me with stamina rebuild. Now, if I'm taking around the 400, let's just say, for argument's sake, when I'm using a grade 5, I'm taking off with a platinum badge around 480, 450 meters with only lightning bolt in the pedigree. If I add hard and fast, that means I can push that like by 200 meters back, which means around 280, I'm gonna take off. That's gonna affect the time, which means we can now place better with this trait if it has a stack effect of lightning bolt. I hope that makes sense. That is why I'm so obsessed with having this trait. And on top of that, hard and fast exotic trait, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again so that you guys get this trait as soon as it comes back. It's gonna give you a stack effect of lightning bolt. On top of that, it's gonna allow you to run hard and very hard track surfaces. It's basically a combination of lightning bolt and that trait called the granite gallop. The granite gallop is just an ordinary trait that allows you to run hard and very hard. Hard and fast is an exotic trait that combines lightning bolt with granite gallop. And if now you have lightning bolt with hard and fast, you're gonna perform better from 200 towards the finish line. That's for argument's sake. Now you have thundering hooves also with that, bro. Your horse is just gonna be amazing because now it can run pretty much any distance and have a good finishing, a good finish. Let's just say that a good finish when it comes to, and a good finishing speed when it comes to time trials. That's what I wanted to say, a good finishing speed of time, so yeah, that's very much important. Now guys, getting back to the video here, I've talked a lot about these traits. Getting back to the video here, we were not having luck at all. Y'all seen how many times we tried to roll for traits, it didn't work out. It was time for us to breed the big boy Conan. Now the reason I said this, we need a strong pedigree, guys, and I was getting desperate, man. I was getting desperate because y'all already see that it takes a day and 1 hour, and it takes 16 hours or 17 hours just to breed these grade 7s with 8s, and then the 7s alone, it takes around 8 or 9 hours. So guys, breeding these horses, it's not something easy. Like, if you go through the whole video and see what's going on, y'all go see that I'm having so much bad luck with rolling for trades. It's unbearable. It's so unbearable, you guys. Like, I can't express it into words. I know how frustrating it is breeding after the update 1.5 or whatever it was that involved trades. Now guys, we did reach prestige 19 here. I was very happy that we did. Back to the video. As I was saying, it's difficult. It's difficult to breed for trades, but we gotta understand one thing. The pain we're feeling breeding for these traits can never compare to the pain I feel personally when I lose first place in time trials. It's not just, I don't care about I care about T1 prizes. Let me not hit the cap there. I care about T1 prizes, but always failing and consistently failing to get number one, it's annoying. You get me? So nothing hurts more than having a champion that can get you number one, that you know deserves to be number one. You feel what I'm trying to say? That feeling can never compare, bro. It hurts so much that I was like, I gotta get in my A game here. I gotta put my feelings aside. I gotta try breed me a monster. I gotta breed a beast. And from now on, the only traits I want on my flat racing horses are the traits I'm trying to breed for right here. That's why I just wish they sold grade 10s in the market. I've never seen grade 10s in the market where they're selling them for real money. If they had grade 10s in the market, from now on I'll just be breeding only grade 10s and then breeding down to the 9s, to the 8s, to the 7, and passing all those traits and storm pedigree into the lower grades. Similarly, it's what we're gonna do after getting the champion horses with grade 7s. What am I saying? My grade 5s are suffering because they are sprinters. They are not an all-rounded horse like an all-rounded horse I'm trying to breed with these horses that are grade 7s. Because guys, now we're close to breeding grade 8s. As soon as we finish breeding 7, we're gonna breed grade 8s and grade 9s. We're from 7 up to 9, guys. You're breeding the big boys. You gotta take this seriously, man. The times I'm seeing in time trials when the grade 7s up to 9 compete, it's crazy. Literally seconds, bro. Sometimes these guys run around 59 seconds or 34 seconds when it's a sprint. Like, and you're like, it looks like 30, yeah, it looks like 35 seconds. In the time trials, when the grade 9s are running and you're like, oh my goodness, it looks like it's like a minute and 35 seconds, something like that. I don't know, man. It looks like it's just seconds, you know. And you're like, you're looking at how fast these horses run, and you're like, bro, the competition is so tight. We gotta get our A game here. Now here, we got this horse called Tex. Yeah, he had pretty good traits. All he needed was where top endurance was. I wish he had thundering hooves. If this horse was like that, it was game over. So we're gonna call him Tex. Why did I call him Tex? Because I like a YouTuber who plays FIFA called Tex. So we're just gonna call him Tex. Yeah, guys, as I was saying, these traits, hey man, I really need them because what I'm seeing in time trials, Catalina, my grade 7 that I bought from the market, and my grade 7 crossbreed with thoroughbreed Almighty, they're suffering, guys, because they're meeting we're just matching against people that really took that time breeding their horses, and they chose their own breeding program, and their horses are extremely good. That is why, even though I feel pain, I know it takes so long to breed these horses. It takes a lot of money, materials, and it's frustrating when you get the traits you don't want, like what's happening with me most of the time here. I know that this too shall pass. That's why I want you guys to use me as motivation. I want you guys to see me truly suffer. I want y'all to see me truly suffer going through this, to show you guys that it's done. To show you that this also can be done, you know? It can be done. It's done. In the end, when we really get this horse, in the end, we're just gonna say it's done, guys. It's doable. It's doable. And I'm telling you where also to get these traits in the market. Always go to the event hub. If you guys are curious on why you're not performing well, my tips for you guys: go to the Hall of Fame leaderboards, select the race mode that you want. If you're not doing well in cross country, go there under cross country and then go to Hall of Fame and check how those guys are performing, because these top one teams, they literally have the same horses, not like same looking horses, they have the same crossbreeds, they have the same traits or similar traits, and they always have +5 diet plans, and they always got the right track surface for almost every individual horse. So you gotta keep that in mind. You gotta keep that in mind, guys. Now, it's painful to breed for these traits. It's difficult. Use me as motivation, guys. I'm gonna show you that it can be done. As you can see, I was so pissed with what's happening. I'm even taking so long to roll for traits. I was hurt, guys. I've been hurt. I've been heartbroken for failing to get the traits I want, but I kept going. Even when doing this video for you guys, there are doubts. I wanted to quit so much and just say, you know what, let me just breed a pure breed, have gold blazing hoof, lightning ball, top endurance. Those thoughts they come into my mind as well. So you're not going through this alone, man. You're really not. So I too had to sorry about that, I gotta charge this phone, so my audio will be a little bit different. Yeah, I just hope I don't sound kind of weird, guys. But yeah, that's what I was trying to let you guys know. The video now is about to end, guys. You know, this is just me trying to inspire you guys to keep going, man. It's tough. We all want to quit, but nothing ever comes, or nothing good ever comes from quitting. The probability of you having what you want when you quit is 0, guaranteed. Now, we're gonna stop here. Sorry about that, because it's a good place to stop, because we might have a horse here now that has almost like kind of fit to the traits that we want, you know, this little filly. And yeah, man, it's your boy DJ, guys. The Lord bless you. This will be it for this video, man. I'm gonna come back and continue this journey we have to breeding a champion grade 7. Ciao.